Today we're talking about stacking 95mm circular filters using the Tilta Mirage matte box system. We'll cover assembly for stacking 2 filters, 3 filters, and 4 filters, pros and cons, and I'll give my final thoughts. This video is not sponsored. I paid for this gear with my own money. My thoughts on these products are always candid and not exaggerated for the sake of views. This channel is not about generating hype. It's about providing value for those who watch. The simplest way to stack 2 95mm circular filters is to purchase a dual circular filter tray and 2 filters. This would be great for stacking 2 IR&Ds at the same time if one did not want to purchase the V&D module. To install the first 95mm filter into the dual circular filter tray, one can pull up the lock toggle, place the bottom of the filter into the bottom of the filter tray, gently lower the top of the filter down, and slowly release the locking toggle. One can follow the same process for the other filter. Next, one can insert the dual circular filter tray into the matte box body filter slot. A second way to stack 2 95mm circular filters is to purchase a 95mm stackable circular filter tray, dual circular filter tray, 2 filters, and use the included single circular filter tray. To attach the stackable circular filter tray, one must first remove the matte box hood from the body by pressing down on the hood tabs, slightly tilting the hood forward, and sliding upward. Next, loosen the tie-down screws all the way on the stackable circular filter tray. Slide the top of the filter tray onto the top of the matte box body. Push the bottom of the filter tray towards the matte box body and tighten the tie-down screws. One can then attach the matte box hood by sliding the top of the hood onto the top of the filter tray and pushing the bottom of the hood towards the filter tray until one hears a click of the locking mechanism. At this time, one can fill the single filter tray with a filter and one slot of the dual circular filter tray with a filter. Alternatively, one can purchase a 95mm V&D polarizer or rotatable circular filter tray, but the optional control knob or wireless motor can only be attached to the rear slot of the matte box because the M3 holes are obstructed on the stackable circular filter tray. In addition, the 14,500 power supply cannot be used with the wireless motor when the stackable circular filter tray is being used because it is blocked by the front filter tray pull tab. It does, however, work when powered by USB-C or when using the advanced control knob. The simplest way to stack 3 95mm circular filters is to use the second method of stacking 2 filters and adding one more filter to the dual circular filter tray. For example, one could fill the single filter tray with a pure mist and the dual circular filter tray with 2 IR&Ds. A second way to stack 3 95mm circular filters is to move the dual circular filter tray with 2 IR&Ds forward into the stackable circular filter tray, add a rotatable circular filter tray, and put it in the rear slot. A third way to stack 3 95mm circular filters is to use 2 dual circular filter trays with 2 IR&Ds in one and a pure mist in the other. Finally, one can stack 4 95mm circular filters using the previous method of stacking 3, but adding one more filter to the dual circular filter tray, such as a Perlora 1/8. So pros: initial investment price. One can spend $300 to $600 USD and start stacking 2 to 3 filters right away. However, what's most compelling is the filter selection. In addition to Vaxis making affordable filters for the Mirage, Tilta has just released the Illusion series that includes mist and digital diffusion variants, glimmer glass, UV, and full spectrum NDs. I think this is what sets the Mirage system apart from other systems. Tilta either beats them in price or variety or both. Further, being able to have 2 independent rotatable circular filter trays is unique. Only much more expensive matte boxes have this function. Lastly, I do appreciate Tilta provides warnings, notes, and manuals on their website pertaining to the Mirage, but it is still hard to piece it all together at times. Cons: the 95mm stackable circular filter tray implies that one can add more than one tray at a time, but this simply is not true. Next, the dual circular filter trays are nice, but I prefer using one filter per tray because I don't want to spend time adding, removing, and cleaning fingerprints off my filters. This means for every non-rotating filter I buy, it costs me an additional $39 USD for the tray. Then for every rotating filter I buy, it costs me an additional $59 USD for the tray. And yet this is still cheaper than most other systems competing in a similar price category and feature set. Finally, the wireless motor can only be attached to the rear filter stage. It would be really nice if one could wirelessly control both filter stages with the new Nucleus Nano 2 and 2 motors. In summary, the stackable 95mm circular filter system that Tilta has embraced seems to offer great value to consumers who want a near pro-like matte box experience. The few things that would cause me to upgrade to a higher-end matte box in the long term would be having a swing-away system with donut accessory, being able to tilt the matte box or individual filters to reduce reflections and ghosting, and having side and bottom flags. I know that Tilta makes higher-end matte boxes that have some of these features, so it'd be cool if they could make some of these accessories to satisfy my wish list. Or potentially design a new Mirage Pro with some or all of the functionality using the same type of filters. If you got value from this video, please like and subscribe. If you have any questions, comments, or requests, please leave them down below. Thanks for watching, and goodbye for now.